over the environment and all of that.
Good morning, Dr. Sonny D. It has been really an amazing one. Right now, I'm currently standing in front of the State Tribunal, well, of course, in the High Court complex, where proceedings are about to commence. Counsels to both parties, the APC, the PDP, counsels to, of course, the current governor, Senator Monday Opeolo, are already seated in the side. And of course, if you look round about me, you can see that there's heavy presence of security personnel, not just within the complex, but also outside of the complex. In fact, vehicles are not allowed to pass a certain point because of how serious the security presence is. A lot of persons are being checked at the gate. Not everyone is allowed in here. You have no business being in the court premises, then you are not allowed in here. And it's really amazing because it shows how serious the Edo State Police Command takes this particular proceeding, and of course to ensure that there will not be any breakdown of law and order. And of course, avoidance of anyone who comes to make any form of trouble. Today, we're expected to see the party, PDP, bringing up their witnesses to, of course, present definite documents to ensure that the proceedings take place very well.
Okay, quickly take us back a little bit and talk to us about the proceedings for Saturday, because it's a weekend. I'm sure a lot of people were not able to really follow up the proceedings. Could you share with us what transpired on Saturday from both parties?
All right, on Saturday, the party PDP actually presented some certified truth of this, documents from various local government areas, the beavers as well. A lot of documents were presented that day, and it's expected that these documents will be released as well today, while presentation of witnesses is ongoing. Basically, a lot of things have gone down here, all in an effort to ensure that everything is settled.
Could you share with us as well the mood of the councils to both the PDP and the APC as it relates to the disposition of the tribunal panelists to these presentations that we've seen and heard so far?
I think so far everyone is taking it in good faith. I saw some of the councils, they just looked in a couple of minutes before we came on live. They look cherry, they look like they're ready for today's proceedings, and I hope that everything will go smoothly as planned. A lot of them are inside already, counsel to the APC, the counsel to the PDP, the counsel to Governor Pueldo, and of course Asuelime are already seated in there. Of course, the counsel to INEC is also present here. They're all inside the meeting, and definitely we'll get to the figures of what is transpiring once it begins.
We heard that you just told us that the counsels to all the parties involved are already inside. When exactly is the sitting today going to kick off, and what are your final thoughts on that?
You're possibly going to pick up around 10. We're going to be going inside, so of course there'll be certain information about it. Once it begins, every information that comes up here will be relayed right here live on independent television. Of course, I know for certain that 10 o'clock on the DOT, we will definitely start in the proceedings inside. And most definitely we'll bring you details of everything that transpires right here at the Election Petition Tribunal.
There are feelings that the sitting is creating a lot of socio-economic impacts on businesses and people passing through the Sapler Road axis. Could you throw more light on that?
Definitely. Even I was, of course, a victim of that, because I had to park really far up and walk all the way down in here, because like I said earlier on, there's heavy presence of security personnel outside, within and around the complex of the High Court, and most people are having to use their feet to move to their destinations because buses are not allowed to fly the side of the High Court, roads that leads to the High Court, they are moved to the other side of the road, and some persons have to find alternative routes to their destinations. It's been really hectic for a lot of persons. I could hear some persons grumbling, some persons complaining that they have to go on their feet when they could have just been in public transportation. And it's also impacting on businesses, because some persons who would sell in and around the complex are finding it difficult, especially with customers, the case may be. But we hope that once everything rounds off, business will boom once again.
All right, Ameze Basoye there, a reporter, producer, presenter covering the Edo State Governorship Election Tribunal sitting, which is taking place at the Tribunal Court at the High Court on Sapler Road, Benin City. Ameze, many thanks for your time. We hope to be able to talk to you much later when the sitting will be over, and perhaps have the opportunity to interact with some of the councils or some of the stakeholders on the proceedings so far in the ongoing Edo State Governorship Election Tribunal sitting. Thank you so much for your time.